People look at this big three like it's forever. This is its third season. They've only played 16 games. KD's the only one signed beyond next year. The reason why I made sure I pointed out Harden's play prior is because he has a player out after this year. Like, so the sense of urgency in the time is right now.
What's good, YouTube, man? Welcome back to another episode of Self Check Me. My name is
I'm T, man.
I told y'all T will be back. T is back. You ready to rock? So you already know, man. I appreciate all you goats. Whether you're a returning viewer, I appreciate you returning. If you're a new viewer, stay, check this video out. Stay toward the end, see if you like it. If not, check out some of our other videos. We might have something that you might like. You ready to rock?
Yes, sir.
By the title of the video, man, you see I want to talk about the Brooklyn Nets, right? So when you got a lot of talent like this, when you got a big three, when you got a squad like this, a lot of expectations are put on teams like this, and I want to talk about is a team like the Brooklyn Nets, are they under like the championship or bust kind of situation, right? In the summer, James Harden is a free agent, right? That extension has not been signed. Kyrie Irving is also a free agent. That extension has not been signed. So it depending on how this season goes, this could be the last season with this big three together.
Yes.
Especially if it doesn't go, are they planning for it to go?
Right.
James Harden could be like, all right, bro, we gave it 2 years, it ain't work. Let me see what's out there. Kyrie, you don't want to get vaccinated. To play in New York full time, when you vaccinated, you don't want to get vaccinated. You can go too. This season could be championship or bust.
Well, like you said, it's just all the obstacles they have to go through. Last year, they would have won the championship. Now James Harden got injured and Kyrie. The whole world knows that. This year, now it's the vaccine. Kyrie don't want to get a vaccine, and he hasn't played. He just recently played 2 games with him, and he can only play away games. I think that affects Brooklyn because of their rotation. Every night now they're going to have a different lineup. That's kind of not good for teams who are trying to win a championship. Most teams that are trying to win a championship, or like most teams who are set to win a championship, have their rotations already ready by the time the playoffs come. I don't think that Brooklyn will have that ready. I mean, yes, we still got a little bit more than half the season, but still, I think that this year is a championship or bust to me. I think it's a championship or bust because that's what they're here for. That's what you went and got James Harden for, to win a championship. That's what he went there for. And if he feel like he not winning no championship there, and Kyrie not participating, and let's just say this shit carry on to the playoffs, or it carry on the next season, and Kyrie still not doing this stuff, Kyrie gonna want out because he want to play the game.
I don't think Kyrie gonna want. I think Kyrie want to stay in Brooklyn. I think Kyrie hoping that they change the law so he don't have to get that vaccine, but I don't think that's gonna change.
You done fucked up now, you know that, don't you?
Right.
And I think Brooklyn gonna be like, look, bro, we can't keep playing, you know what I'm saying, this game with you. You know what the rule is, bro. We need you here because you don't want to follow rules, you know what I'm saying? We would rather have somebody else deal with you.
Playing, right. And they'd rather have somebody else playing, and that's more valuable to the team than somebody staying at home because they don't want to, their own personal reasons. So that's why I think they haven't signed extensions, and that's a big deal.
And I think that's kind of why I think they waiting to see how this season go. Because I don't think James Harden want to get trapped into something. Their best chance might have been last year. Obviously, you still got a good chance this year, but again, like with Kyrie, you said with the rotation. Hey, let's say we get to the playoffs in the tough series with Milwaukee, right? And it's kind of going back and forth. Okay, we beat them in Milwaukee. Okay, now we got to go to Brooklyn, but damn, Kyrie, you can't play. Who wants to deal with that?
Right.
Another thing that I feel like that's kind of going unnoticed. I feel like they let go of too many pieces from last year. I would have liked to see them keep Jeff Green.
Most definitely.
Keep Landry. I mean, yeah, you got, you know what I'm saying, Carter for his defense, but I would like to have that sniper out there again because then that's somebody else James Harden can throw that peel to for a 3. So, I mean, I feel like they just kind of let go of too many pieces. I feel like they not as lethal as they were last year. Yeah, you brought in Patty. Blake is looking a hell of a lot different than he did last year.
Paul Millsap gotta go.
Try. So what Paul Millsap do? Or what doesn't he do?
That's the problem. He doesn't do anything. And he doesn't bring any value to the team, so he gotta go.
And nobody wants Paul Millsap.
He just gotta go.
So just release him?
Yeah.
Okay.
He can just not be on the team. Y'all can go get somebody else. You don't need nobody on the team that's a bust as a player. And they have a few of them, and I feel like he just don't fit
They let go of too many pieces from last year or better than the pieces they got this year. Like, I feel like you tried to replace James Johnson. James Johnson, cool. But I would rather have Jeff Green. Carter, he cool. I would rather have Landry Shamet and DeAndre, but DeAndre's trash. Don't worry about DeAndre.
Try. Honestly, I still would have kept Tyler Johnson only because of what he does for them. He's a catch and shooter, and he plays a little bit of defense. I feel like that's what you need.
Over Patty? Because I feel
not over Patty.
I feel like you wouldn't have Patty if you kept Tyler though.
Not over Patty. I'm just saying in general over who we got, because we got a lot of rookies on the team. We got a lot of G League players. I would rather take Tyler Johnson than some of those G League players, just because of what he can do. Brooklyn was doing last year, and everybody was healthy. Every person who was on their team fit like the scheme of their team. They could all catch and and shoot. You got James Harden who can create, Kyrie who can create, KD who can create and score for themselves very well. And you got catching shooters and versus their defense. I feel like that's what they need around. And Blake is kind of a shell of himself than he was years before.
I'm gonna end my little 2 cents on this. James, KD, and if you had a vaccinated Kyrie that can play in all games, you super dangerous. But you got a part-time Kyrie, and then the bench not really all that. Like you said, Paul Millsap ain't really doing nothing. Blake is kind of a shell of himself. Nick Claxton, he kind of be up and down. All of this, I feel like it's so much pressure on the big three. This year doesn't end in a championship. I think this might be the last season we see this big three together.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, man, we gonna call it a wrap on this one, man. We appreciate all you ghosts tuning in, man. Again, we got T back. I told y'all I was gonna get back on here, man. All right, so like, comment, subscribe, man. Do all that good stuff. It's been another episode of Self-Checking. I'm E.
I'm T, man.
We got T back with me. We appreciate you rocking out with us. We gonna catch you on the next one.
Peace.
Peace.